going on, guys?
What's up, everybody?
We're back.
We are here with an update video on the upcoming streaming service called Disney Plus,
Which is dropping November.
which is the Netflix killer, or that's what people are expecting.
It might be.
So, what are the updates? This streaming service is dropping November 12th in the U.S.
For $13 a month, you get a triple bundle.
Yeah, so there's so right now there's about two different plans, and I have a question about that plan. But anyway, so the base plan is, I believe, $7.99 or
$7 bucks.
$6.99 or $7.99.
Yeah.
And that's gonna just be your Disney Plus by itself, and then they're offering a bundle deal where it comes with Hulu and it comes with ESPN Plus. I don't know who uses ESPN Plus really.
Listen, bro, I know what it is.
I've never logged into it, but
No.
so that whole bundle is going to be $12.99.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
So
No.
$12.99. So all of this will be released in November. So November 12th is when it's going to get released in the U.S. and I
Yes.
think other countries like Canada,
Australia.
and they're going to be released the 19th. I think?
Yeah.
So, confirmed properties, I guess, because Disney just recently bought a lot of properties from Fox. So, we knew that Marvel was going to be there, things like Star Wars,
Yep.
Natural Geographic, and obviously
Cool,
the
that's
Disney Pixar, and obviously just the Disney catalog by itself. But now, a good example is all 30 seasons of The Simpsons,
which is
fantastic for people that watch that show.
Yeah, that's hours and hours and hours of watching.
Yeah. So now that we're getting closer, there's a lot of steam building, and now that you have Hulu and ESPN, I don't really see a scenario where Netflix can kind of compete, because Netflix is still they put out a lot of properties. They have their own custom shows and custom movies, but they're losing money at the same time. And now that Disney Plus is going to have all of these properties,
not saying that Netflix isn't
but
they're definitely this is a definitely
they're their own Titan by themselves, but they can't compare to
Disney. I would like to see them bundle something else besides ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
What I don't know what that looks like, but Fox Plus is gone, or FX Plus is gone.
Yes.
So if you have that, forget about it.
So Disney Plus is going to be available on all the major streaming services. Apple TV, you got Roku TV, and it's not yet confirmed, but I can't imagine it wouldn't be, just because it's such a titan in itself, like that by itself. So it hasn't been confirmed that it will be on the Amazon Fire TVs.
Yeah.
Which is a shame to me, because I use Fire TV for my own house.
Yeah, people have the Fire Stick and all that stuff, so that's
But some of the press conferences revealed pictures of Disney Plus on that platform. So it's not confirmed, but I can't imagine that it
might be taking a little longer for contracts and stuff to come out. So it's,
and I'm sure by the November 12th release date, it'll be on there.
Yeah. Your question you had about the bundle.
Oh yes, so I have a question. Hulu's being included.
Right.
I am a subscriber to Hulu.
Same, or have Hulu.
I have Hulu Live, so I watch live TV through Hulu.
Yeah.
So Hulu Live right now is $45 a month, and you get all the live shows and movies, and it's a great platform.
Right.
But I haven't heard any news about Disney Plus incorporating that aspect of the app. Now, if you're gonna have a bundle deal for Hulu, and Hulu's their basic stuff, just their movies and recorded
originals,
TV shows and the originals, that's all in there, and that's great. But for somebody that uses Hulu Live, for live TV, is that going to be a bundle too? Because I don't mind paying a bundled price, instead of $13 for Hulu, ESPN, and Disney Plus, maybe bump it up to $20 or something like that.
So you're wondering
for the
what's going to happen
option. Yeah.
With your Hulu Live.
What's going to happen with Hulu Live when they incorporate Hulu?
Yeah, so is that a separate entity? I mean, it's Hulu, but is it separate from just regular Hulu? It is. So that's weird.
That, I think, will be a question that I hope will be answered.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen. Maybe I just didn't do good research on it. But that's a big question, because Hulu Live customers obviously use it because they don't want cable or they don't have cable.
Right.
So is Disney going to be able to offer that same feature in another tiered bundled price, or are they going to?
I think that makes sense.
Cancel it out.
I think eventually they're going to do away with Hulu Live
Yeah.
singly the
Yeah.
price of football, and they're going to bundle it somewhere else.
I'm excited for things like the new original movies. There's a lot of Marvel movies that are coming out specifically on Disney Plus.
WandaVision, I think Loki's coming out on there.
There's The Mandalorian, which has to do with, I believe, Star Wars. That's coming out on Disney Plus. And there are talks about doing a Home Alone reboot. That's also coming out on Disney Plus. So there's a lot of entities that are coming out specifically for Disney Plus, which are going to draw millions and millions of people to that platform, which I think is fantastic.
I mean, and the thing is, like, with Netflix, like, we've seen the originals. I mean, with the exception of Stranger Things and maybe The Ranch and some other ones, there's not really a lot that I'm willing to.
Some of the higher profile
shows.
shows.
I'm excited for Disney Plus to come out with new content that will definitely draw us in for sure, because we definitely like that kind of stuff.
That's a day one sign.
I mean, the Home Alone thing was like, I was like, that is gonna be awesome. So yeah.
So do you? Okay, so certain shows that you like on Netflix, do you see yourself after those shows are done? Do you see yourself canceling your Netflix?
In all honesty, once I finish The Ranch next season, and once I finish Stranger Things season 3, I'm probably gonna be done with Netflix.
Yeah, because I mean, when you think of Netflix, they have all their original shows, and it's fantastic that they're putting out all this content and some of their movies. But when you think of something like Stranger Things, that takes over all of the news, all of the buzz, and that's what everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
And so when that show's done, it's like, then what's next for you? What's in Netflix's plan to attract somebody to watch?
Yeah.
To continue to pay for that subscription. Yeah. And then
I mean, they put out stuff, but
they put out stuff.
I get notifications, a new original, but it just doesn't really draw me in.
Yeah, there's very few movies for me. I mean, I ended up watching shows like The Office, Friends, and those are being taken off. So
yeah, The Office is going.
So when you see this kind of like this, I mean, Amazon Prime can be. It's not really a competitor in the streaming service era, but Disney Plus is very quickly taking over Netflix and Netflix's supply of the people's demand of having a streaming service.
Right.
Disney, like, you can't compete with Disney Plus. I mean, that's just how it is.
I would like to see it this way, this tiered. I would like to see Disney Plus first. I love to see, what you know, buddy?
Just dancing.
All right. I love to see Disney Plus first. And I'm just getting into Amazon Video. Yeah. Prime Video now. Yeah. And I just watched Jack Ryan. Told you that. Good show. Jack Ryan, John Krasinski. You killed it.
The Boys.
Yes, The Boys. Much as saw that. So they have good stuff on that platform. Yeah. But like I said, Netflix for me is kind of fading. Yeah. Hulu is.
And the price tag. People don't want to pay $13, $14.
Now,
I swear, I think I'm getting paid charged like $15, $16.
Yeah, I don't even know what plan I'm having anymore. It seems like
I don't even.
All I know is when I signed up, it was like $7 a month when I first signed up. So obviously, the price point for Disney Plus, starting for this standard, is we said $7 a month. Yeah. Now that is going to go up. Yeah, it's going to go up. Yeah. You can already expect it.
That's inevitable.
It's inevitable.
But at the same time, you have a lot more value in Disney Plus and what they're offering with their services, and their catalog by itself, not including Marvel, not including new originals, just Disney by itself with the 50 some odd years of just their old movies and old that's what it is. Yeah. So that has a lot more value. Like now, if Netflix and Disney Plus were the same price, in the next year or two, I'd be like, Netflix has, again. 2 years down the road, Netflix has no chance of surviving or making the money and the numbers that they are currently now.
Now, here's a question for you. Do you think that with all the live-action remakes that are coming out from Disney, are they going to be mostly big screen or is some going to be on Disney Plus?
I totally missed that question because I was paying attention to myself being dumb. What was that?
Here's a question for you. Now, with all the live-action Disney remakes, do you think that they're going to keep them on the big screen, or are they going to go to Disney Plus?
I think they're going to keep them on the big screen because that is still a lucrative way to earn a lot of revenue for your studio. Yeah. But I think they'll explore more with some small specials, episodes, small little shows, maybe branching off of those. Yeah. Because there's been rumblings of an Aladdin sequel, and like Lion King had like a Lion King 2 and like a few movies that you didn't really pay attention to, but I think for all of their remakes, I think they're going to keep them in
in the theater, which makes sense. You keep everything on TV.
Yeah.
But
overall, now that we're getting to the end of summer, it's September, they're going to be releasing more updates about what's going to be available on the first day.
Yeah.
And the more I look at it, the more that comes out, the more it's convincing me to get a Disney Plus on day
Same.
one. Yeah.
So, are you going to bundle, or are you going to roll with the standard?
I'm
$7 a month.
I'm bundling.
What is he?
I'm bundling.
Bundling, boy.
Bundling.
My question is though.
Bundling.
We got Bundalina over here. The question is though, like, it goes back to the ESPN Plus. I don't know what, like, you've already seen regular ESPN on TV.
Right.
What more can they give you?
I don't know. ESPN Plus is just a tiny little thing that comes with it because Disney owns ESPN Plus, and that's fine. I'm cool with it. Maybe that you have it, you'll explore it and you'll watch it. Maybe get some live games. I think
you might get games that.
I think actually that might benefit people that don't have cable.
Okay,
if you're doing a Hulu Live kind of thing, having those areas where you can stream live games without having cable, I think that might benefit people.
Maybe it'll be like an NFL ticket type deal where you can get most of the games.
It could be like that, yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Now, are you gonna bundle or go with just the basic plan?
Well, we already have Hulu, so once I figure out how it works, I'm probably gonna bundle.
Yeah, because I guess you would have to cancel your Hulu.
Yeah.
And then re-up with it in the package.
Because think about it, if you're canceling Netflix, you're just gonna you're getting rid of one service and you're paying for 3 different things
at the same price.
time. So it's
Yeah, you're paying for Netflix for
$15, whatever it is,
and then you're paying for Disney Plus that with the bundle will be $13, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm getting way more with Disney Plus.
Yeah, and if you have Prime Video, that's part of your Prime subscription, so that's like a yearly.
Yeah, that's and you just can't beat that value, and that's what it comes down to is when you look at the money and you look at what you're getting for your money, and that's how you assess your value and what is valuable to you, and it's different for
everybody.
For every person, but that's important, and that's where TV's going. Everything's becoming apps and streaming, and so you want the value, and something like Disney Plus has that value.
Right.
So overall, I think it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
But we wanted to update you on the current prices and plans and release dates and things like that. So yeah.
All right, guys. So as always, if you made it through to this movie to the end, check out our last video on Last Christmas, which is coming out in November. And like, comment, and hit that all-important red button. Hit it now. Do it now. Subscribe. Later.
See ya.